Right, what I'm doing, I'm starting again. Because I've done a very little mess ups on there, which I've realised. So I'm going to restart. But I'm still keeping save 1.
Stop! You're not getting anywhere with this, Von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you,
You'll be dead.
nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
You know, Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk. You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back. Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into.
Why?
Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
Stop annoying our host, Louis.
Yeah.
Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
Just a few more minutes and my concoction will be ready. With this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours. You'll see.
People soup.
Loosens tongues in no time.
Ah.
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Von Borchert! Von Borchert! Listen!
Yeah, I'm starting a new game.
Let's make a deal.
Hang on a sec. Now, what it was, basically, I found out I've been missing things that I shouldn't have done. So, basically, I'm starting again on a second save.
I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
So, I've still got the first save
Don't
there.
worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
No, so I've basically made it harder than I needed to. I'm gonna act this time. Oh! Cut me right across the nose. Oh, I shot him this time.
For God's sake, Louis, I told you to let me do it.
Yeah, I've still got the other save there.
You know, I was in control of the situation, Mother.
Oh, tell that to your nose.
That was a different start to what I did the last one.
That I prefer to work alone.
You ought to learn to trust me, Mother. Can't you be happy for
Right
once?
across the nose.
We finally cracked the Von Borchert case?
He was just a middleman. He would have been more useful alive.
Oh, it's
How
not
many
now.
times must I tell you? You must never put your life on the line for me.
It's got a nice scar
You're much
now.
more important than you can ever imagine. Right. Let's go now.
Yeah, he's gonna have a scar now.
Well done, Mother. You just had to pick up Bob Burchett's trail on your own, didn't you? You
Yeah, I had a
hit
feeling
Main
it
Place
would.
with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mordor.
Because that was it.
And
Hang
now
on a sec.
he writes me to say that.
No, because that was a different start as well. Because in the last one, you didn't get cut across the nose, whereas this one, I changed how I started, and you got sliced across the nose.
You've gone missing on his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island.
Yeah, big rock.
The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you. In any case, it is time for you to stop all this, Mother. It no longer suits your age. Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think
Contrary
about
to
it.
what one may be able to imagine, it was not the host himself who invited me.
Well now, Duchess, we find ourselves both invited by
I just
Sir
have to
Paul.
Well,
remember,
how very amusing.
when I get the
Perhaps we
envelope,
have some common interests, Your Eminence.
Open
Is this
it
your
and don't
first
break
time
the
at one
seal.
of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh no, we have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Hone, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir, what brings you here?
I'm gonna say
Your
personal
Eminence,
reasons.
with all due respect, I prefer to keep my reasons
No,
for
I'm
coming
fine,
here
mate.
to myself. I promise, it has nothing to do with the legendary party that you all appear to be preparing for.
Believe what you will, my son. However, everything is related to the legendary
No, I'm
parties
thinking about having a
organized by
break
our
as well.
host.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that, Cardinal.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply
I
one
might
day
either do the
setting
front
foot
one
on
or
this
the other.
island,
I'm not going to do
and
both.
only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
I say absolutely.
That's right. Until now, I've never been invited by Lord Mortimer.
You won't soon forget it.
Given what I've seen so far, I wish I'd been passed over.
Come, Duchess. They are waiting for us.
We're moving, Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming, Duchess. A cardinal? A duchess? I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious. If I'd known, I would have gone for a better suit.
Yeah, perhaps you should have. Oh, it's got a headache.
Are you all right?
Mother? Oh shit, your hand!
I'm alright, mate.
So,
How you doing?
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah, no one's going to find it.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, no, don't!
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But I trusted you.
No, Sarah. Don't. No. No! You can run if you want to, Sarah, but you will pay down.
That was weird, that bit. Oh,
Phew.
he's gonna need a hanky.
Louis, are you alright?
No, it's
What's
not.
going on? Here, take this.
I'm sorry.
Keep it. Are you better?
I'm fine. Don't worry. It's getting late. Why don't you go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sure, yes.
Fine.
I definitely have to find Mother quickly. Am I going crazy or what? This can't be real. The Duchess arrived with me.
Yeah.
What's happening to me, for God's sake? I absolutely need to find you, Mother.
I think I have to go up and try and get out, and then I have to go back, don't I? Got to talk to them first, I think.
Louis, during the trip, I had something I wanted to ask
Yeah,
you, but we
Cyber
didn't
said
happen
the
to
same
run into
thing.
each other.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before.
Yeah, I've done a second
At
save.
that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
So basically I found out you can do, I've been messing up on certain bits, so I've still got that save, but I'm doing another one. I'm going to try on this one this time. Decided to choose another
I've been
trait
involved
on
in
this
all
one as well.
sorts of unsolved
So
cases.
I've still got the
Have
other
you ever heard
save.
of the Abbey of Hexham?
Vaguely.
An ingenious scam involving mass
Ah,
manipulation.
shit. What's up then, Cyber? Yeah, I was asking that as well. What's up, mate? Now, if you don't want to talk about it, just say you don't want to talk about it.
On a scale never seen before.
There was a cavern under the abbey, wasn't there?
Exactly. The wind would blow in through spouts, creating a terrifying howling sound. So, to stop the howling, the priests called for offerings from the peasants.
And if they brought enough money, I'm guessing the priest stopped the howling. A perfect trick to fool simple souls.
Admit it, Duchess. That story kept you in suspense, didn't it?
Yes, it did. I'm delighted to find out that you were the young and brilliant French investigator.
For someone who only remembers the case vaguely, your memories are very clear.
Well,
Oh,
they
so-
say
Yeah, okay, mate, I'll leave it at that.
I have the memory of two people. But please, call me Emily.
Fine, Emily. Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
How could I forget a woman such as yourself?
A woman such as me. What a sweet talker you are. Remind me of how we met?
Oh, that's good, mate. Yeah, I hope you do as well.
Don't you remember? We bumped into each other at Mesmer's show in Paris. That fraudster had even bamboozled the Marquis of Lafayette.
You too, apparently, because I've never been to see him.
Ouch. Well, that didn't work.
Right, time to go to the manor.
I ask her a question, she answers with another. Is she playing with me? Emily...
Community logic to be discovered. Ah.
Excuse my insisting, but you still haven't answered about my mother. Do you know her?
You'll see, Louis. Everybody here knows Sarah de Richet.
You do as well, mate.
I don't know where we're going like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
No. So this is...
Good evening, sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis Moras de Richet.
Monsieur de Richet. Delighted to welcome you among us, sir.
Yes,
you must
sir.
be Sarah de Richet's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find
find
your
her.
mother as quickly as possible.
I have an appointment with Lord Mortimer. Would you be so kind as to lead me to him?
Unfortunately, sir, I cannot. I don't know exactly where my master is. But rest assured, sir, everyone is waiting for you at the manor. Sir Holm insists on welcoming you in person. Since your mother went missing, everyone has been concerned about finding her.
Who is Sir Holm?
A close friend of Lord Mortimer's. Please,
No, I
rest
thought the
assured, sir,
same.
it won't take us long to find your revered mother. Indeed, we are searching the quays again because lights were seen at the wharf just last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Did anyone see anything else?
Unfortunately not, sir. Only lights were seen by servants of the manor, sir. And as I was saying, sir, all the guests were asleep, and no one seems to have noticed anything at all. We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother.
I'll let
A
Spoon
handkerchief.
say that because
The
he
handkerchief
might
is
know
embroidered
more
with
than
the
me.
initials S.D.R. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Richet. I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here.
Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
Pass me the handkerchief.
But sir, my orders were to give it to my master.
Are you refusing to give me my own mother's personal belongings? Even though she was great...
A manipulation.
Looking forward to meeting your master. She's gone missing. And you seem incapable of finding her.
Oh, but sir, please.
And to top it all off, you refuse to give me the handkerchief that she so often let me use? Do I deserve such little consideration in your eyes? Is that what you wish me to report to your master?
No, certainly not, sir. Please forgive me, sir.
Here's the
I've been
handkerchief,
such an
sir.
idiot. Here you are.
It is indeed your handkerchief, Mother. You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she have been doing out here on this wharf?
Yeah, it's a little Bernie. I don't think I went round this bit before. So now you can hold down the button to run. Oh, it's locked.
Locked. I'll get it open barehanded. There we are.
Oh, a sec, I'll go into the options, if that'll let me. Options. No, I'll have to leave it till a bit. Yeah, I normally do that, but I forgot to do it.
This looks like a pistol case, but it's empty. I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed. Just like in my vision. And none of it's telling me anything useful.
That's a bit I missed. Now what I'll have to do, I'll have to save it and go to the main menu. Hey, Gunner. No, I can't actually. I can do the music and that. How you doing anyway, mate?
This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels. Uh-huh. What have we here? It's cannon powder. The powder's wet. Not surprising, given the dampness of the dog. It's unusable now. I don't know what the person who left this barrel like this had in mind, but it's a waste. Apparently, someone on this island has gone through a whole lot of trouble to arm themselves. I really must find you, dear mother, and quickly too.
No, I have tried to basically broadcast on Twitch, but I gave up with that, so I'm sticking with YouTube.
This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
Right, mate.
Must be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away. Looks like a bar from an old gate. This miserable old bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean, and the tip is blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder. This might just come in handy.
Yeah, might need to open something. I have
A
to
sack of
see.
seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
That's just the is that the rope? That's some more jelly. Oh, that's rope there, I think.
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time.
I think it's just these now.
Let's see what's hidden inside. Let's look.
That's alright, mate. No, just give us a shout when you do something.
It's too badly written, I can't make out the address. The address is 50 Bedford Square, London. A letter written in an Oriental language.
That's linguistics. Yeah, so I haven't got anything for linguistics.
I haven't the slightest idea what it says. Probably a Dutchman.
That's just simple. Probably a Dutchman.
Samuel Ritter
Oh,
Dauchois.
right, mate.
Mother, you test me even when you're not here. It's an anagram of Louis Moras de Riche. You wanted to write to me then. Let's see what's inside this letter. So,
Dear Samuel, my stay on Lord Mortimer's island is going wonderfully well. As I find myself in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy?
Oh, sorry
I'd
about
be
that.
most grateful. I have been told that he's going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Riche.
what is your game here, Mother? What are these strange turns of phrase? Never heard you speak like that. What's going on here? That you write to me under a pen name, okay. But here you go even further, by trying to avoid raising any suspicions should anyone else read it.
Yeah, I'll go pause for a
I
sec.
wonder
Hang on a
if this
sec.
Godoy is...
Yeah, you might are best to ask it because no, I have tried to, but my PC is not good enough to stream with.
person you came looking for. Think. Godoy, Godoy. Manuel Godoy. Why does the name sound so familiar?
I haven't got anything for politics.
I'm guessing he's a man of some importance. Spanish, I'd say. But I just can't put a
Yeah,
face to
you
it.
might best
Well,
to, mate.
Hope we meet to talk about it soon, Mother. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into this time, but I'll bet you've got a lot to tell me. A lantern. Nothing special.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's true. Thought there's something there, but it's not. That more gunpowder.
It's like the barrel's been broken for quite some time.
Pressing the wrong button. I think that's
See
it
what's
from there.
hidden inside.
I'm gonna stand back because I've done that. Oh, something there I've missed. I don't know where it is. If I don't find it this time, it's just gonna go straight up. Right, mate. Yeah. Yeah, I was just about to do that. Thanks anyway, Cyber. I just thought I'd have another look before I went up. Oh.
Latin inscription.
Yeah.
En nessis, mi fili quantilia produncia mundus ergatur.
No.
You don't know, my son, how little wisdom the world is governed with.
Oh.
I tend to agree.
Hi, mate. That's alright. No, sometimes use a keyboard on the PS4 as well.
How did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
Yeah.
Impressive.
Ah, my son. I was looking for you.
He was looking for me.
What can I do for you, Your Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sara de Ricci, aren't you? You see, your mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope. But I haven't seen her.
If only Mother had told me why she was coming here. Anyway, I ought to take the envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance. Listen, if it will help, you can always give it to me.
Thank you, my son. I'll bear that in mind. I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Certainly, Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow, then.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church, and her help is invaluable. I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
If only she had told me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if she does so.
That is very commendable.
Yeah,
but
it
since
is.
we work together on a daily basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
Be it Mother or myself, our motto has always been discretion in all things, and to promise to never betray a word of honor. Was your secret safe with Mother? It will be even more so with me.
You have convinced me. The mystery with which your mother manages her business proves that she carries your motto close to her heart.
Yeah, I thought this time I wouldn't say anything about being in a secret
All the
society.
same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me, and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
I hesitate. Up till now, we have always dealt with her in person, and that has always been successful. Do you think I should give it to you?
I'm gonna say yes.
Don't worry, Your Eminence. Your secret is safe with me. You know my mother's reputation. As her son, I will defend the de Richet's word with the same fervor.
I would expect nothing less. Listen to me, my child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother will read it?
I swear by the Almighty God to honor the promise that no one but my mother shall cast her gaze upon your letter.
Good. Listen, let's stop there. I'm going to tell you a secret, Monsieur Deriche. Your mother and I are organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance.
Yeah, I'm not gonna break it this time.
You can be proud to be her son.
Because I broke the seal,
Be
didn't I,
only for
last
her
time?
sake. Always respect your name. Here, the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick. Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Well
Whoops, I'm
played.
short.
I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
But this time, be careful. I don't want to upset a priest. Might as well talk to Washington while I'm here.
I thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
It's the least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
I might stay with Washington this
Since I
time
set
as
foot
well.
on the island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away from it.
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us. Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence, Cardinal Piaggi?
Piaggi.
He joins us straight from Rome.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simpler.
George Washington, President of the United States of America.
Delighted at last to make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
Oh, I said,
Pleased to
hey,
meet you,
Georgie
Mr.
boy.
Louis Moras de Richet. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles.
Okay,
Nice to meet
Georgie
you,
boy.
Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be in such company.
I must admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet. And you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's the perfect place to build up a network.
Oh.
What were you talking about, if you'll forgive my indiscretion?
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
It so happens that Monsieur de Richet's mother is to join us.
Ah.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy
No.
tidbits, unmentionable secrets, or even money matters. But you'll see, it will come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming left and right around
No, I
here.
can't.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Well, my friends, do any of you know the reason why we're here this time?
No.
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Holm, a close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests,
During which time we remake the world.
accompanied by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
So, if I understand rightly, Monsieur de Richet, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
I'm going to invent something.
Like you, Mr. President, I'm here as a result of Lord Mortimer's invitation.
2 members of the same family here. That is rare.
You know what they say. You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family.
Seriously, though.
I'm going
know
to say
your
so. I'm
mother-
just going to pause this. I'll say, don't pick your nose because you might have a nosebleed.
Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
Oh, I missed it.
Good evening, my friends.
Holy shit. That's the man from my vision.
An urgent case has delayed our host, Lord Mortimer. He can't be present this evening, and he sends his deepest apologies.
He's asked me here and he hasn't even turned up? Great start. Do you know that man?
Sir Gregory Holm, an English aristocrat. Very influential. He's also close to Lord Mortimer. So don't be surprised if he acts like he's at home.
And
I
now,
think
my
'cause he
dear
is.
guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests is relaxing.
Oh.
We shall be quiet.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Holm, but I've already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
Right the
If you
fire.
don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home. And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision. Let's see what Washington has to say.
Sir, if you don't mind, I shall stay here.
Do exactly as you please, young
That's
man.
nice.
Louis, thank you for staying. Just like you.
Oh, the new
Right,
order.
this morning, I found out that Sarah had gone missing. I know your mother well. Don't worry. Emily is from the English branch of the Golden Order.
And President Washington is in fact the leader of the Order in the United States.
I didn't know.
Sorry to have made you wait, but I didn't want to speak in front of the others.
You did well. Secrecy and discretion are the pillars of our organization.
If I can help in any way at all, please don't hesitate to ask, my lad. And if you have any other questions, now's the time.
And you, Emily, what do you think of my mother?
I only know her through the Order. The one time we met, we only exchanged a few words in a corridor of Parliament.
And was the exchange courteous or impassioned?
I'm not sure if I understand.
Was there any reason for her to be angry with you?
Under other circumstances, I would slap your face for even asking.
Oh!
But I'll put your lack of tact down to her disappearance. Know that your mother is a woman I would love to work with. Her reputation is entirely deserved. Mr. Washington will be able to tell you more.
Mr. Washington, you seem to be very familiar with my mother.
When did you last speak to her?
Philadelphia, 15 years ago. Sarah often went back and forth between France and the United States.
Yes, I remember those days. I didn't see her too often. Right. Would it be too much if I asked you a few more questions?
Not at all. Go ahead. But I can't promise I'll remember everything.
May I ask, when you saw each other, what did you talk about?
My mother has always been fascinated by strange powers. Did she talk to you about anything like that?
Yes. Her facility for discerning truths from rumor served me well. Such as preventing massacres, like the one at Salem, from happening again. Or convincing people that horsemen cannot ride around without heads. What was it that she used to say now?
Keep an open and logical mind?
Yes, that's it.
Thank you, sir. I was hoping to speak with Lord Mortimer. At least now I have some information, thanks to you.
I repeat, Lord Mortimer is a man of his word. You won't be disappointed. And I am persuaded that your mother's research is his main concern.
Mother still is at the head of the Golden Order. I find it difficult to believe that she came to this island without notifying the other members.
As for myself, I did not know. I am here at the request of Sir Holm, a situation regarding the Crown of England to resolve, and to see what Lord Mortimer has to propose to us.
As for me, Lord Mortimer asked me here to speak about the future of America. I did not know that your mother would even be among us. In any case, no one has yet mentioned associating the Order.
We haven't found many clues yet.
Don't worry, Louis. I'm sure nothing bad has happened to her.
Yes, I hope not.
Careful, they're coming back.
I might try and talk to her this time. Instead of...
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent. You seem to be intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
Hey, it's
Lord
amazing.
Mortimer is fond of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal. But I must say, he does have some outstanding pieces.
Oh, I didn't realise that. I suspect her.
Sir Holm, who was that young lady with you?
Elizabeth Adams, Mr. President. She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
Miss Adams is here to rest. You have perhaps already come across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she's not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence.
Oh, your indulgence.
On that note, it's very late. You
Oh,
must
sorry,
be
I missed that
exhausted.
then.
The servant will accompany you to your rooms.
I might actually save it here. That lets me. Alright, see if that lets me save it here. Right, I'm going to say I'm call it a night now anyway. Thanks for watching anyway, guys. As you see, I've got I should have 2 saves now. So I've downloaded part 2 and part 3. That's alright, mate. No, thanks for watching anyway, guys. Anyway, I was best about to. There you go, see, I've got a purchased them all. So I've downloaded 2 and 3. That's 4. I've got 4 and 5 to download. Right, catch you guys later. You take it easy. And thanks for stopping by, Gunner, Spoons and Saber. Yeah, I hope you feel better soon as well, Saber. No, I should be on sometime tomorrow anyway. I'll chat to you guys later. And take it easy.